Ayo, what's good everybody? It's your boy Geminus back with another YouTube video, and in today's video I got a contact dunk tutorial for you guys. I did have a few requests for the contact dunk tutorial, so I decided to make this video, and it is a double upload again today. So this video is probably going up around 3:30 p.m. Eastern time. So my next video will be out around 6 or 7 p.m. Eastern time. But yeah, I'm going to be giving you guys tips on how not only how to get more contact dunks, but also how to stop from getting dunked on, because I know a lot of people have been having those issues in Next Gen 2K21, and I've seen people complaining all over Twitter. But in my experience, I don't think posterizers are as OP as people make it out to seem. I think it has a lot to do with bad defense, and I'm going to show you guys or give you guys some tips on how to play better defense against contact dunks, because I've only been dunked on around 2 to 3 times. Out of all the 50 games I've played, yet I've dunked on people. I've gotten a contact dunk at least once every single game of all the 50 or so games that I've played so far on Next Gen. But like, again, I've only gotten dunked on 3 times. So I'm going to give you guys the tips on how I do that, how I get my contact dunks, and how I defend against them. But yeah, before we get into the video, make sure you guys hit that like button, also that subscribe button. It only takes you about like 10 seconds, but it's going to help me out a lot. I'm not going to force you to, but again, it helps me out a lot, and we're on the road to 500 subs, so every single sub counts. But yeah, let's get right into the video. So I'm at the Garage Hoops area, the Mobile One thing. You can go to either the Garage Hoops, or you can go rent a court at the Gatorade facility if you guys want to practice doing what I'm going to show you, or you just want to dribble or something like that. But yeah, the first thing we're going to get into, the first step for getting a contact dunk is speed, and it's one of the most valuable steps. If you have the ball, let's say you're like in a triple threat and you're right here, and you start from right here, and there's a person sitting in the paint, there's like a 2% chance of you getting a contact dunk, because you're not going to, unless you have Hall of Fame quick first step or maybe gold, you're not going to have enough speed to start up and get that good contact dunk animation. So make sure you have enough speed when you're trying to do it. The second step is the position of your defender. Try to pay attention to the position of the person who's in the paint. If they're standing right under the hoop, that is perfect position for a contact dunk. Or maybe if you're coming from the right side and they're like, you see they're running up, they're right around here, they'll be, as long as they're around this area when you're going to start your dunk, it's perfectly fine. Try to make like a little box in your head. Use the backboard as a reference. Make a little rectangle. You can use the backboard and these lines, the inside lines, the ones closest to the hoop, and just make a little square in your head for where the defender can be, just like this. And as long as they're in that box, you can go for the contact dunk. But if they're outside of the box, like if they're right here, don't go for it. Or if they're right here, don't go for it, because it may pull them in. If you have like the slashing badge like I do, it may pull them in, but it's a pretty low chance that it's going to pull them in. And like I don't dunk when people are standing right here. I be safe anyway, and I'll make sure they're like, I make the box smaller in my head, and I'll make sure they're like right around here before I try to start the contact dunk. And like, I've only been pulled out of contact dunks maybe 2 or 3 times. So use my tips and you'll be perfectly fine. And the third thing, try to like, don't start your dunk too early or too late. If you start the dunk right here, that's way too early. You want to make a little arc around your head, like right outside of the rectangle that you drew. Make an arc. So like, start it right around this area. As long as you're in this little area, you can start the contact or start trying to dunk. And I'd suggest using you hold right trigger and push the right stick down. I'd suggest doing that. You can use X if you want to, but I'd suggest doing the right stick, because that's just that is what works for me. I've been using slashers since I think 2K18. Like, my main build has always been a slasher since 2K18. I know a little bit about it, so I'd take my tips if I were you. But yeah, and the final thing, I'm probably going to put some clips in here. I'll put them right around here. I'll put some clips in to show you guys, and I'll analyze them. So let's cut to that. Alright, so I was going to get some of my clips that I've taken from Xbox and put them into like this part of the video and just analyze it for you guys, like I said, from before I cut or whatever. But around the end of the video, around like I think it was around 7 minutes, there was a dude who popped up on the Mobile One Garage Hoops court, and I decided to just play him and give you guys some great examples. And he actually got I think he got mad, and he sent me a message at the end because of how many contact dunks I got on dude. So if you guys want to see the examples, then wait till the end of the video and you'll see it. Like, it's actually kind of wild. So yeah, I'm not going to analyze any clips or anything since you guys get examples at the end of the video. But yeah. Alright, like I said, I should have put some clips in to analyze and show you guys that, just to go a little bit deeper into how to get contact dunks. But now I'm going to show you guys how to defend against them. Well, I can't really give you guys real time because I don't clip when I defend against contact dunks, obviously. So I guess I just have to give you the word of mouth. I can't show you guys anything. But yeah, when you're trying to go against contact, or trying to defend against contact dunks, you need to stay on your opponent. Especially if you have clamps, make sure your clamps is gold or Hall of Fame if you can, and use that. Like, you have to body up your opponent. If you're running beside the person who's trying to get the contact dunk and you're not bodying them up, they're gonna easily get the contact dunk. The thing I tell all of my friends on how to defend against contact dunks better is, the goal is to stop the person before they can start the animation. If you're able to body the person up and stop them in their tracks before they can start holding the X button or maybe the right stick, that's exactly how you stop contact dunks, and it works every single time. And again, I've only been dunked on maybe 2 or 3 times out of my 50 or so games. Like, I've seen everybody on Twitter complaining about how posterizers are OP or whatever, but they're perfectly fine for me. Oh, this is actually a perfect opportunity. We're gonna 1v1 him, and I'll show you guys how I get my contact dunks and how I defend against him, just real quick. Yeah, I'll get a contact dunk if I can, and then I'll give him the ball and try to show you what I mean. Watch this. Oh, you see, he moved out the way, so I wasn't going to go for a dunk there because he moved out of that little box. Watch this, though. Easy dunk. Oh, maybe not. I lied. Alright, there's a good... Oh, he's shooting. Okay. Alright, I'm going to try to get a contact dunk right here. It's hard to do it when you're like forcefully trying, though. I should get one right here. Oh, nah, he moved it out the way. Yeah, it's hard when you're forcing it, like I'm trying to do right now. Here we go. Of course, they pull me out of shit when I'm trying to get one. Y'all see that? He wasn't really even in the little box that I drew. He was a little bit out of it, but I was still able to get the contact dunk. I'll try to get another one. It wasn't a contact, but I still got the dunk off somehow. Not gonna lie, that one might have been a little bit BS. Here we go, perfect. Maybe not. Yeah, he's got a little bit of interior defense, obviously. It's a lot easier against guards and shit. Perfect. Alright, give him ball back so he can... I'm gonna try to get him to drive. Y'all see how I defended against that? You need to body him up. Just be on him. The only way you get contact dunks is when you're not on the person. Like, you see how he's not touching me constantly? Pause. So he's able to... So I'm able to just run in and dunk on him really easily. When he stays up on me like that, he's not doing it anymore. But when he was staying up on me, like... I wouldn't have been able to get the contact dunk, but like I've legit gotten at least 5 contact dunks already this game. This is ridiculous. Oh, that time I didn't. Yeah, again, it's hard when you're forcing it, but he's out of the box, but I'm still gonna go for it. And his positioning, like I saw he was a little bit off to the right. He was still outside the box a little bit, but he was off to the right, so I decided to try and get the contact dunk to the left. And he's still doing it. Like, he's off to the right, so just run around, go to the left, try to get it. He played a little bit better defense on that one, but it's relatively easy. And I mean, again, they pulled me out of a few of them, but again, I'm forcing it. Like, imagine what I can do when I'm not forcing it. See, he's out of the box a little bit, so I'm not going to go for it. I'm going to run around to the right, try to get him to move in. There we go. Play mind games with your defender. Mess with them. Make them do what you want to do. Like, you need him to go inside of that box a little bit, so just run around until he does. There he goes. Contact dunk. Every single time. And y'all saw me defend against it, and if you've been in my streams, you know, like, I mean, I've gotten dunked on a few times, but it doesn't happen often. But it actually pulled me out of that one. I don't know why I have to take over. It's kind of weird. I mean, y'all getting live examples on the video. I mean, y'all see how easy that was? Positioning. It's all about just take my steps and you'll be able to get the contact on. It's real easy. And you can take my tips and tricks for if you want to defend against them too. Yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. I really hope you guys enjoyed. I hope it helped you out. And if you stayed this long in the video, make sure to hit that like button, also that subscribe button. Again, it helps me out a lot. And if you want to be in if you want to see my videos, hit that post notification button so you can see all of them. Yeah, actually, before we end the video off, let's see what this dude had to say. Kind of interested. Paint defense is bad. Yeah, see, like, he thinks so too. Everybody's complaining about paint defense. And I'm not going to say it's perfect. It's definitely not. There are definitely some issues with paint defense, but it has nothing to do with contact dunks. Like, y'all just suck at playing defense when someone's trying to dunk on you. No offense to everybody, but like, some of y'all just suck when you're trying to play defense. But yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Peace.